I remember when I was a senior in high school, how all of a sudden the reality of choosing my future career path hit me, and I had no idea what I wanted to do. I thought about going to like a trade school or something. I thought about going to the military, but leading up to that point, I remember thinking that college probably isn't for me. So when senior year comes, all my senior friends, they are talking about how they're going off to colleges because they got a scholarship here, or this school has a really great professor, and all of my friends were going to college. And so me at the time being a follower, I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just inside my head, maybe I'll give college a shot. I didn't listen to my intuition, and that was a mistake. Because I go to college, and my first week in college, I hate it. I hate the system. I hate the way that the classes are structured. I hate the way that they made us be like robots, and there was no room for creativity at all. How you need to follow a certain format or else you got a bad grade. Me liking to be creative and independent did not resonate well with me. I did not agree with that, and I was getting bad grades because of it. And I was too proud to put aside my morals and my creativity to just become a robot. That didn't sit well with me, and so I would get bad grades. That was another thing. I had no idea what I wanted to do, and I was going to college, paying money, and I didn't even have a plan about what I wanted to do, about what I wanted to major in. I remember I would just tell people, oh, I'm going to be an English major because I liked English, I liked writing, and so then they would be like, oh, so you're going to become a teacher? And I was like, no, like that would suck, even though that's kind of what I am now. But then they would be like, oh, so why are you becoming an English major then? And then my honest response would be like,
I don't know. I don't know. Why am I doing here? Why is any of this here anyway? Just why?
I did this for a whole semester, so almost a year. I think the semester was like, what, 8 months, something like that. I don't even remember now. I procrastinated dropping out for almost the whole year. I think in the beginning there's like a certain time period for you to drop out of a class, and I did not take that risk because I was afraid of what my parents would say, and I doubted myself, even though I knew deep down inside that college wasn't for me, but I still doubted myself for some reason. Hoodie up now because the sun is coming in, shining on my face. So again, I procrastinated dropping out of college for almost a whole year. I wish somebody would have told me back then what I am about to tell you right now. Real quickly, if you're still here watching this video, that means that you have a top 1% attention span, which means that you are beating 99% of most people right now because you aspire to be something greater, and you are wanting to learn and wanting to improve yourself, which means that you are ahead of 99% of the population. So mad respect to you if you are still here watching this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Matthew, and I help men become the biggest versions of themselves through self-improvement. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of this year. Right now when this video comes out, I'm at 36 subscribers. So if you could like and subscribe and do all that shit, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps with me. Back to the video. We all procrastinate in life. This has been, a problem for mankind for a long time. And there are two main reasons for that. One is because we are comfortable in our toxic situation, and we are used to the comfortability and the assuredness and the knowing of what is going to happen. We are used to that, and we don't want to break that cycle. Even if it is a toxic environment that we're in, we still would rather be in a situation where we know what's going to happen rather than in a situation where we don't know what's going to happen at all. So that's one reason why we procrastinate, quitting that job or, dropping out of college. My nose looks like Rudolph right now. And then the second reason is because we don't know which path to take. We don't know to go this way. We don't know if we should go that way. We don't know where this road will lead. We don't know where that road will lead. We don't know if we should have made that turn back there on that road, or if we should have kept going left or whatever. We don't know where to go, and we are confused. So I thought of this car analogy the other day, and I wanted to share it with y'all. Imagine you are in your car driving, and you come to this T. So, you know, you can either go left or right. Those are the only options. You don't know which way to go. You start, you know, worrying and panicking, like, oh, where does this road lead? Oh, where does this one go? And you start panicking. You start becoming unsure, and, you know, you just get stuck. You don't know which way to go, so you stay there wondering which way to go. Having anxiety about, you know, what if I take this path and, you know, it doesn't lead to anywhere, and then I would just wasted a ton, I wasted gas or whatever. Gas equals time in this analogy. Anyway, you start panicking and you just stay stuck. Imagine if you stayed there at that T in the road for 8 months. You stay stuck there for 8 months. All these other cars are passing you up, going left, going right. Meanwhile, you are still stuck there, having anxiety about which way to go. That is what happened to me with the college situation. I stayed there in the middle of that road for 8 months because I didn't know if I should go left or if I should go right. All of life is passing me by. Potential experiences, potential lessons, meeting new people, breaking people's hearts. You know, all of these different things in life I could have experienced. But I was instead stuck in my own head, and I stayed in that spot for 8 months. If you don't know which way to go, pick one way to go and see where that leads you. This is what real life is like. It's about taking action, choosing where to go, and seeing what happens. That's it. We overcomplicate it and try to make it sound more than what it is, but that is literally it. I mean, there was no more to it than that.
What if I go right and I go to a dead end, or what if I go straight and I just waste so much time and it leads to nowhere, and then I wasted so much time that I have to make a U-turn and I have to go back, and then if I go and then I have to get to that T again, I'm like, oh, well, what if I should go this way instead? And then I go and I choose another bad way, and I would just waste all this time.
You aren't wasting any time when you choose the wrong path to go down in life. People think this all the time. It's a lie that we believe in. If you pick a certain way to go in life, and it doesn't really lead to anything, it doesn't really, it just kind of is a dead end. You will still have experienced life, and you will have learned lessons, and you will have gained wisdom by taking that road. If you never took that road, then you will have never come across the new lessons that you have just learned in life, that you can then use for the future to make sure that you don't go down that way again. It is never a waste of time. Life isn't meant to be as efficient as possible. It's meant for you to live, to experience things, to experience hardships, to experience mistakes, failures, sadness. It's not supposed to be all rainbows and butterflies. That's not what life is. Life is a yin and yang. There's good, there's bad, there's order, and there's chaos. That's how life is supposed to be lived. You should never be too sure of the future, but at the same time, you should never be, having anxiety about the unknown as well. It's all about going down this way and seeing what happens, being open to whatever happens. So the biggest waste of time is not, going down a road that leads to nowhere. The biggest waste of time is not taking the risk and staying stuck for 8 months, for a year, for 5 years, for 10 years. So take the risk, pick which way to go in life, even if you are unsure of where it may lead, and see what happens. That is the best advice that I can offer you. It is something that I am implementing into my life. Whenever I'm stuck, I'm just like, okay, without overthinking it, just go down this way and we'll see what happens. That's all there is to it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just truth, just reality. I hope this video helped you out. If you liked it, make sure you like and subscribe and do all that shit. My name is Matthew, and I'll see you next time.